Oh, the riffing. What is that? Was absolutely nuts.
You ready?
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Peter Barber. I am a professional singer and music producer, and today we are back for the first time in a while with Dimash Kudaibergen. This is his official music video for When I've Got You. It's been a long time. It's always such a joy to react to and make commentary on this amazing singer. So much versatility, so much vocal range, so much control and agility and skill with his voice. He can sing any genre on the planet at a super high level. It's always a joy to watch him perform. Guys, this is a reaction and analysis, so I will be pausing to talk about his amazing performance, no doubt. And if I, at the end, have enhanced your Dimash experience, if you find you've gained appreciation for this artist, please do consider joining my Patreon community for free, actually. You can check it out for free, and then if you like what you see there, you can start getting benefits as low as starting at $1 a month. And that's the best way to support me. It really helps keeps the lights on. So, without further ado, Dimash Kudaibergen, When I've Got You official music video. Let's dive in. Okay, beautiful. That is the Flower Duet, very famous operatic duet between mezzo and soprano voices, two voices. I can't remember the show it's from, but that is the Flower Duet playing in the car. Also said composed by Dimash, so this must be an original song by him. Awesome. Ooh, spooky. A beautiful duet. I wonder where they filmed this. Amazing house. Dimash about to be a vampire.
Making my way down south to the river. Been lost for days, 'cause I'm looking for freedom. There's nothing but chains around me, but I won't be broken, 'cause I'm gonna fight this time, fight every moment. Not gonna lie.
Dang, what a oh, such an awesome dark vibe. Absolutely perfectly fitting for the whole scene that's been painted so far. This woman showing up to this dark, mysterious, haunted house, potentially, with a Dimash as some kind of creature, possibly a vampire. So we're in F minor here. I just love this dark synths he has, these like really kind of subdued kick sounds that just makes it feel dark and shrouded. Let me get a check real quick. Yeah, we got these heavy guitars, sounding kind of like Arctic Monkeys a little bit, and these huge, like basically functioning as the snare sound, although it's more than just a snare drum, right? It's a big like impact snare. Super kind of epic. So that's what we got. We got kick, we got the impact snare, we've got the echo effects from that happening. We've got this like almost shaker-like sound happening, the going all around, creating this kind of stereoscopic image, and we got the heavy guitars. So there's not a whole lot going on, but it's this kind of perfect, dark, shrouded vibe.
Making my way down south to the river.
So Dimash starting, as he pretty much always starts his performances or music videos, in a super light, breathy mechanism. Dimash will often get to the point where he's literally whispering by the end of phrase, like there's no tone even coming out. Way down south to the river, right? Just super breathy and airy. And what this does, as a singer who can go from that super soft singing into the really big power belting, both in his chest voice and mixed voice and like, soprano range, it allows him to start in a place where he just has the whole world to build towards, right? Starts super soft, relatively low, or at least in his middle range, and it gives him all this runway to use as the song progresses and gets to the climax.
Brand lost for this, 'cause I'm looking for freedom.
Allowing that perfect vibrato to come in. Freedom. Just sine wave like vibrato, right? Dimash has just gorgeous, super consistent vibrato. It's so nice. In whatever style, I mean, this is a genre I really haven't heard him in, whatever this genre is. TBD. It's leaning towards some kind of rock at the moment. Dark pop, rock kind of. But really nice when he goes back and forth between that breathy kind of straight tone singing, but then he allows that vibrato to come in, and it's just a nice demonstration of how much control and versatility he has.
'Cause I'm looking for freedom. There's nothing but chains around me, but I won't be broken.
That's already chains around me. That's already, that chains and around, that's a high F and then a high A flat. I didn't realize it was that high because it's so easy in his voice, right? And he can carry his chest voice up, and then he can turn it into a mix. I mean, to the point where it's hard for me to tell, and I have been analyzing essentially thousands of voices for a decade at this point between the singing I do outside and then officially starting the channel. So I'm good at picking out registration, and Dimash is so clean with his transitions. It's generally difficult to tell sometimes. But point being, we're already up to F4, A flat 4, and it's just so easy and effortless in his voice.
Around me, but I won't be broken.
So he did flip up on the chains around me. He got up into that falsetto on the A flat, but I think the F was still connected, so just a very easy F.
There's nothing but chains around me, but I won't be broken. 'Cause I'm gonna fight this time, fight every moment. Not gonna lie, it hurts the same, 'cause I am feeling alone on this side. Not gonna lie, I come back to life when I've got you.
That's a crazy chord progression. So we get the kind of dum 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 dum. So that's an Aeolian cadence, or we're in minor, so just a 6-7-1 in minor. Sounds really, really cool. But then we get this I think diminished chord in a minor key that would normally be E flat, right? But we're getting an E natural there, which I think he's hitting a diminished 7 or something, a 7 diminished perhaps. Not the chord you would expect at all. So that's what's happening chord wise. Vocally, he's got a lot going on here too. It just got that rock feel, for sure. Dark.
Not gonna lie, each hurts the same.
It's even got a little grit. Lie, time. That's all the way. That's already up to high B flat, and it is so unbelievably in his comfort zone. Like, he can seriously do anything with his voice. It's insane.
Not gonna lie, each hurts the same. 'Cause I am feeling alone on this.
Feeling it. Yeah, tenor high C. No problem. Great vocal fold closure. If it's not fully connected to chest, it's a very chest dominant mix. Like I said, it's hard to tell with Dimash. He's got so much control there. And then it goes to this E natural right here. It's crazy.
'Cause I am feeling alone on this side.
That's so wild. Yeah, down to that E natural. You do not expect that.
'Cause I am feeling alone on this side. Not gonna lie, I come back to life when I've got you.
Either diminished or minor. If the bass note is on that 7, it would be probably diminished. But we're also in a minor key, and usually the 7 is. It's a very interesting chord. Very cool.
When I've got you. You are my gateway to heaven. I haven't known in my life.
Oh, the riffing. Oh man. Yeah, what a crayon. Now we're in like doom 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 doom, like doom doom, like ballad from the 60s. In terms of vocally, of course, more vocal fireworks than you probably would have heard at that time. In Dimash fashion, showing off the vocal agility. But what a style shift we've just gone through here in the song. It was very much like dark pop rock, and now it's like do 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 doom do doom doom do doom doom. You know, kind of like different instrumentation, right? Different foundationally there, but you know that vibe.
You are my gateway to heaven. I haven't known.
So now we're in A flat major. So F minor, A flat major are very similar. They're the relative keys to one another. So you don't have to change any pitches in the actual scale. You just change where you start the scale, essentially. So if you start on F and go up to the next F minor. If you start on A flat, same notes, go up to A flat major. So we've shifted from the relative minor to the relative major.
You are my gateway to heaven. I haven't known in my
Tenor high Cs.
Oh my baby, you are the best thing to happen. I can't manage to get to what you want. You give me single thing and every little step that they take.
What is that? Was absolutely nuts.
To happen, I can't manage to get to what you.
All the way up to F5 in that like rock mix belt, right? It can't be connected fully to chest at that point. It's obviously not in like his, soprano range. It's that mix zone, but he keeps it so much cut and edge in the sound. It's amazing.
You are the best thing to happen. I can't manage to get to what you want. You give me single thing and every little step that they take.
Crazy.
You make it all worth it, baby. Finding my place, just a man in a man's world.
More like vocal techniques you wouldn't have expected. I love when that beat hits and the room turns red and then her hand is bleeding. That's just like beautiful cinematics there. So she's losing her freaking mind. We're back in F minor. Finding my place. Listen to that low octave. Finding my place. So Dimash must, unless that's someone else singing, I assume it's him doing all the vocals, but he might have brought in someone else to do harmonies. But that's a nice F all the way down in F to F, low F chest voice. Surely with morning voice for Dimash. Usually his comfortable chest range does not go down that low. Heard him vocal fry that low, but not, clean resonant chest note. Finding my place, just a man in a men's world. Oh, but that's nice. That sounds really nice down there. It's just a man in a men's world. And then with that false fold activation to create that growl type singing. Again, not expected. It's just a man in a men's world, making a name. It is in these days, but when I come home to your sweet love, you're my size of heaven. I got my right or die in my arms all night. It's really interesting, actually, that he's singing. I don't know what other original songs he's done. I still have a lot of Dimash left to see, and I intentionally don't watch so I can make videos. But that he writes the songs in English, just because like his accent is very thick, right? So I would have expected if he's going to write original music, he would have written in the language that he's most comfortable speaking and singing in. And he probably is perfectly conversational, or might even be totally fluent in English. I don't know, but the accent is very clearly there. Maybe because there's a bigger market in the American music scene, right? Most people in the world listen to music that comes from the U.S. That's where the biggest part of the music industry is. So it could be a business. A smart business decision. Maybe he just likes writing in English. I don't know. If you guys have any insight into why he wrote this song in English or other songs in English, if he has, I'd be very interested to know. Your sweet love, you're my size of heaven. I got my right or die in my arms all night. Instrumentally, the song is there's only like one extra element here compared to this song when it started 3 minutes ago. It's very much still the drum kick or kick snare with the heavy guitars. That's most of it, and the kind of shaker. But I think we might have some strings going on. In my arms all night. We do have some strings very lightly layered in the background, but that's it. In my arms all night. Not gonna lie, it hurts sometimes when I am feeling alone on this side. Not gonna lie, I come back to life when I've got you. An octave higher, of course. So I think up to A flat 5. I think up to A flat 5, so a little bit below soprano high C. Let's flag that. Yeah. So F, E flat, F, A flat in the 5th octave. Just so clean, so much control. We've heard him do that kind of stuff live, Anything Dimash. Now, most singers, especially singers that go on tour, they perform in the studio what they can perform live with some high level of reliability. They might have slightly alternative versions. I don't imagine Dimash does anything in the studio that he can't do live, because he can do like literally anything, and we've seen it. I've pretty much only watched live performances of Dimash so far. The only thing that he probably wouldn't be able to do live reliably, which he would have a backing track for anyway, because it's a backing vocal, is that low octave that starts on that low F. But everything else, these crazy high coloratura riffing things, any kind of crazy registration, it's cake. It's cake for Dimash, live or not. I like how he has a tiny break before that high A flat. He doesn't connect to me. He's like, and then there's this tiny break before he just like, bing, just like nails it. I love that. What is it? What does he do there? Good Lord. It's two downward riffs back to back. So an octave and a fifth from top to bottom. He starts that on a tenor high C and goes all the way down to F3, right? Yeah, F3. So octave and a half from the top, from the start of the first riff to the end of the second riff. Insane. What a cool music video too. Get the fuck out of here, Dimash. That's insane. It's just absolutely insane. You make it all worth it, baby. So very similar structure here musically. The main difference is now we have some synth bass going on, that really buzzy low synth bass that I don't think we had earlier. The whole video now is giving like Stranger Things vibes. And then we have, of course, this wonderful ripping, lead guitar solo. Great. So that's this is functionally the bridge of the song. Yeah, final chorus. See if he does anything different. So far, vocally, I think we've heard pretty much the same chorus each time. This is the third rendition of the chorus. Second and third so far, basically identical. Same riffs, same kind of vocal agility, same range work, right? I can't remember what happened in the first one. I'm not going to go back. But I'm always interested to see, when you get to the final chorus, what the artist does differently, because it's really good to always be adding a little bit during each chorus, so that even so it's like the song starts down here, right? And then it goes up to the first chorus, then it comes down to the second verse, and the second chorus is a little higher. Then it goes to the bridge, which can be, kind of way down here. And then the final chorus, super high, climactic, amazing. Then you finish somewhere subtle. So I want to see what Dimash does new in this final chorus. still absolutely nuts. I think he put a little more into that one. It sounded like there was a little more grit and like a little more rock than the previous times. I might have just been so distracted by the riffs, but yeah. That was very Stranger Things. It sounded like the Demogorgon. Whoa. All right, folks, we're back. My internet just completely went out for the second time today. Cox Internet. I'm going to have a bone to pick with you, but I want to make sure I get the end of this story. I'm fully captivated, so let's go. What a hell of a dream to have on your way to that house. Oh, man. Okay. Sick. What an amazing song, amazing video. I'm really, like, genre-wise, haven't heard anything like this from Dimash before, and it was really cool to hear him like use all his vocal faculties except the super, super high soprano stuff. But everything else he used, you know, vibrato, the breathy singing, the sheer range, the really high mixed rock belting, the grit, even the growls. He flexed his low chest range, I believe, in some of those harmonies. So really, really cool to see him show off everything without being a show off, if that makes sense. Like really tasteful, everything he did. God, there were some of those, that one moment in the chorus when he goes up to that like high F and like pure mixed rock belt, insane. And a really amazing, captivating music video too. I love the dark stuff. Despite me wearing a Pancake Dealer t-shirt, shout out to the Pancake Pantry in Nashville. Bobby and I both, if you guys know Bobby Bass, surely you do at this point. We went there twice while we were in Nashville, and we both got Pancake Dealer t-shirts to commemorate the amazing pancakes. They are, in fact, amazing. Not sponsored by them, but shout out to Pancake Pantry in Nashville. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you gained appreciation for this amazing artist. If I enhanced your Dimash experience, please do consider joining my Patreon. We'd love to have you over there. Love to have you interacting in the Discord. It's a lot of fun. I'm in there every day. It's really the best way to kind of be in touch with me and interact with me on a regular basis. The more these platforms grow, the harder it is to respond to all the messages and stuff like that. Discord, I'm in there interacting with people every day. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.